This is Stark Rob, and I'm going to try to enter this Guzoo Racing Tournament. I'm a little late because I missed the previous how many races? The time of conflict with my work schedule. So I'm going to give it a try and see how it turns out tonight. Got one race coming up in about 15 minutes. And the race is going to be using this particular car here. As it stands, it's well, let me reposition that so I can read it. Okay, it's a Toyota GR Yaris RZ High Performance. And it was 509.51 power points, performance points, or whatever you call it. Displacement is 1,618 cubic centimeters, four-wheel drive, 268 horsepower at 6,200 RPM. 273.1 foot-pounds of torque at 3,200 RPM. Weighs in at 2,844 pounds. And it's turbocharged. So this is round 6, so I've missed the previous 5 rounds. And basically I haven't driven this car since it's a dirt race. I think it was last time I drove it. So it looked like it was going to be on the Sport Hards. Let me make sure I have the assist on manual transmission. Okay. Car settings. Okay, they put the red tires on it for me. I think I had dirt tires on it last time I used it. So we're racing at the short Grand Valley Soft Track. I don't know this track as well as I know the long track, so I'm going to go in and get some practice. Ooh. Big jump there on the release of the computer control. I might not do very well because I've been playing a lot of other games lately. And it is sports tires. I usually drive either on race tires or dirt tires or snow tires, depending on what track it is. Hardly ever use the sport tires. First time I've driven this car since the physics change. It's trying to slide around the back end on me right now. So get familiar with this track layout. Ooh, it does not like that. Changing directions. And as you can see, damage is on in this particular race. A lot of the challenges, they turned the damage off. So anybody who hits the wall is going to be slowed down until the car repairs itself. If I make any points, I'll be happy. I already missed the first 5 races of the season, so I'm not going to make too many points. Back end's wanting to swing around there. They made it more squirrely with the new physics. It was never done unstable before. Oops. And that was a bad wreck there. Actually rolled the car over. Get used to this part of the track here. figure out where that rev limiter range is, because when the rev limiter is engaged, it doesn't seem to slow the car down like a regular gear would. Nope, ran out of time. Okay, now it's going to be qualifying. For once, it looks like I got put in a category of all D level players. And so many times in the past when they had a C or a B stuck in here with us. So, looks like everybody has the same ranking. Driver rating D, sportsmanship rating is S, which I think is the highest possibility until you reach A class. Yeah, I always see that message. Let's go and race clean, and then you get punted off the road constantly. That's why I haven't been so inspired to race online here lately. I've been doing a lot of racing against computers. Computer will punt you off the road, but then I do the same thing back to them, and I don't get a penalty for that. Whereas in here, if I punt somebody off the road in retaliation, my sportsmanship would take a hit. So, didn't get as much practice as I wanted. Could have used probably a half hour. Golly, I must have cut the line. Okay, trying to find space so not being interfered with by other cars. Hopefully I can fit in this little niche right here. Hold on, slow down. Okay, not a good start. I don't even want to hit the guardrail. I'm very rusty. Been a long time since I've done an online race. And they all think this first lap is like part of the race, and it's not. You're supposed to spread yourself out and get running room for the track. This is the lap that counts coming up right now. And to me, it seems like the car acts a little different in the actual race than it does during practice. Yeah, that's the same though. Okay. Messed up that lap. Hopefully I got time to do another attempt, or I'm going to be starting at the back of the field. Does not like that corner for some reason. Every time I enter that one corner, the back end is a swing around, go in front of the car. Yeah, probably qualified 16th. No, I didn't. I'm surprised I qualified 14th. Truly surprised. Okay. Number of pit stops. Got make one pit stop during the race. It's a 10-lap race. So some people want to pit stop and not change their tires. I'm not sure how the tire wear is on this particular race yet. They'll either stop on lap 1 and pit before they start lap 2, or they'll wait till lap 9 and pit before they go into the final part. Somebody's just speaking everything they can type in there. Almost had a fun race. This race hasn't even started yet. So a lot of people are using the same paint job I had, which you received this for pre-ordering the game. So they must have had the game just as long as I have from the time it came out. Now these guys without the paint job were probably the ones who bought the car later. Or got rid of the paint job. In this case it might have been him getting rid of the paint job. Well, they do have some nice paint jobs on some of these cars. They may have changed them, or they may have bought the car after the release of the game. And there I am. Still sporting my free paint job. Well, nice energy drink wasn't bad looking. Somebody has a slow start. Yep, somebody's barging their way through already. Almost lost it there. Ooh, he lost it. Scraped his metal all over the wall. Oh, shit. And I spun it. Come on, get out of there. Turn around, car. Come on, start moving. I suppose poor quality tires they make you race on. Sports. It's a street tire, and we're trying to have a race, but they're making us use the sport tires. Guessing somebody already quit the game. Yeah, they're pitting on the first lap already. see any tire wear yet. So we might be able to do this whole race without changing tires. Fuel mileage ain't going down that much either. So it looks like it's going to be... Oh, you jackass. Nothing like making a clean pass on somebody, is there? Moron. Hey, how's it going? I just got ran off the road by some jackass who doesn't know how to make a clean pass. I am broadcasting, so just to let you know. So what game you jumping on tonight?
No, I don't know.
So the server on Ark is dead, you think?
Well, it's back on day 2. I think they wiped it.
Okay. That sounds like they did, because I don't think you could roll it back that far.
Well, it's kind of hard to roll it back that far if it, you know, because normally they just install the fucking thing back to where it worked right.
Yeah.
I mean, if it kept doing that, I was probably going to end up doing that anyways, but, you know, I would have liked to have got some shit off of there first.
That's what I thought was going to happen. But too bad you didn't get, like, the cryopods and stuff for everybody.
Yeah. But oh well.
Yeah, well, it's all ready for when the next map comes out. Yeah, I'm doing the Gazoo Racing Tournament right now. And somebody may have rear ended me, or it might have been just passing me on the inside. I may have squeezed them a little bit.
Well, there ain't really much we can do on fucking Ark because both of those yahoos are on fucking nights right now, so.
Ooh, don't spin.
Yeah, spin the tires, let them spin freely.
That's the problem, is the back end's wanting to pass up the front end of the car. It's the same corner every time, too. They must have an off-camber corner or something in there. Because they lose all grip in that particular area. Might be able to do the boss fight now without any hassle. But we don't really need it.
No, we just need that damn dragon. But still, I mean, I would have liked to get all the fucking relics and everything from over there.
Okay, I'm pulling into the pit for my stop. Don't change your tires because they're not worn. Don't refuel because I got plenty of gas. Mandatory pit stop, but there's no tire wear or gas. Very low gas usage.
Mandatory?
Mm-hmm. That's part of the race conditions. I did a race in the past, back when I had COVID. I didn't notice the part where you had to stop and make a pit stop. So I got a penalty for that and lost 100 positions. And I'm about to get lapped by somebody. Yeah, I'm in 15th place out of 16. That's what happens when you don't play the game for a while. And then they put the new physics in. Oh, spun it again. At least I spun it in a different location that time. I think they always try to pick on the worst tires possible for a race.
Yeah, like my Super Softs or Super.
Well, they have sporting hards, which is the lowest category is comfort tires. Sporting comes next. And then the good tires are racing tires. But the hard is the worst of the sporting tires. Not getting any wear on them, but you also have no control half the time. Oh, almost saved it, but I lost it still. That's like my third crash or fourth crash. Yep. Trying to stay out of their way, and I hit the wall anyway. I doubt he scored any points in this race. Really, you could have drove around me. You gotta drive right through me. I was pulled over to the side so you could pass me.
Shorter route was through you.
I actually had to go the longer route to run through me because I was on the outside of the corner. Nothing like trying to drive around a corner and then there's a car right there in your windshield so you can't see where the corner is. And I definitely need to get a lot more practice. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 guys who didn't make the mandatory pit stop, so they got a penalty. This guy got a 1 minute penalty. Okay, I guess he was the only one who didn't do the mandatory pit stop because you got a 1 minute penalty. The rest must have penalties for colliding and stuff. Got my marathon card. Okay. So these guys took a hit on their driving ability because they were colliding with people. I think this guy here was the one that ran me off the road.
So how many points you lose for brake checking people?
I didn't brake check anybody. they still run.
In your opinion.
When you lift off the gas pedal and don't touch the brake, it's not called brake checking. It's called slowing down for the car in front of you so you don't rear end him.
Oh, I don't believe you.
It was a Japanese racetrack, and I made a film on it. So you can go back and check it if you don't believe me. I just can't remember the name of the video. But it was in the cigar cars when they first came out. So my rating stayed the same. I didn't go up, I didn't go down. His D rating went down. His sportsmanship went down. As far as his sportsmanship didn't go down, because I think he's the one that ran me off the road. Or maybe it was this guy here. Holy Fire might have been the one that ran me off the road. Okay. So that race wasn't even worth saving, so I'm not going to save that one. I have to wait a couple hours to get my results. Okay. Now this particular race here was the one that they just did during the round 2 of the championships. And you can compare your time to the championship drivers. They're all top ranked, and I'm ranked D.
So you don't want to do that. That just sounds depressing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. I'm ranked D. They're all A pluses or something like that. But I did get 2 free cars for watching their races. And also, this is held during the rain, so you have to be a good rain driver to be able to do good in this. I never could get this particular track down because this corner right here is the one I could never get around that corner without hitting the wall. Other people can ride right up against the wall and not get a penalty, but I always get a penalty. So what game are you in right now?
Fallout.
Fallout? Okay. I'm gonna try with this with the streaming today. Are you streaming?
No. I thought you were gonna try streaming it today.
Well, I might.
As a new player, anyways.
So they reduced the horsepower of the car for this particular event. This is one I released an earlier video on a guy who never played the game before. He almost beat me. So I'm going to try it with the steering wheel tonight, see if I do any better. Chances are I'll bounce just like I was doing last time with the controller. They had some news that made the area news today in my neighborhood. I don't know the names or anything because I didn't have those details on the news, but the man drove his car into a house and killed 2 people with a machete. So I didn't know anything about this because I was sleeping. As I normally sleep at that time of day.
Well, if it was your house, you'd know about it.
Well, maybe not. That might have been the guy who killed with the machete. But I think it was like a family dispute or something over a divorce or separation or something. So I was out sitting on the front porch barbecuing, and I saw the local news team down talking to the people on the corner.
So it wasn't far from your house.
Oh, well, it's like a block and a half away.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to stay in the house, which I did because I was sleeping, while the man search was going on. I just lost it on that corner. Okay. Let's try it.
Don't worry, I'm sure your dog would let you know if the guy was even near your house.
Well, she would have, yeah. She was raised by a police officer. I bought her off the police officers. Both her parents worked for the East St. Louis Police Department. That's why she barks at the neighbor, because he obviously smokes a lot of dope. So she doesn't mind telling people that he's a dope smoker. She barks at him all the time. A little wide there, too. Okay. Try it again. Give it a couple more tries. Come on, move. Move the joystick. So they didn't even show a picture of the guy or anything. They just said they arrested him. Stay on the track. Lost a lot of time there. Back in place when we went on again. Just went out of bounds and lost my time. invalidated my time again.
Come on, stop doing that.
All I did is tap one of those little cones on the side of the road, and
Oh, I like hitting the cones.
yeah, but it invalidated my time when I tapped that little thing. Change of direction gets you. Slow down way too early that time. Did shave off like a second of my time. Would have been more if I didn't slow down too early. You're too much. That's better. Ooh. Just went out of bounds again.
Well, stop doing that.
Well, I did improve my time a little bit. I was at 2:47, now I'm down to 2:43. Not good enough yet to get any money out of it, but so I need to get a 241, so I'm down to 243, which is closer than I was before. Still have 20 days to put this in. Get my mileage roulette ticket cashed in. Yeah, boy. Give me a big 5,000 credits. Oh, joy. Such a good win there. Totally broke because I had to buy a new car.
Why? You just got 2 new ones.
Well, I didn't get them yet, but they have the 3 car collection things you have to do. So I had to buy this thing here, which cost me $20 million.
Fuck that.
It's a McLaren F1. Yes, performance points are 699.91. It's got 6,064 cubic centimeters. Mid engine, rear wheel drive.
Yes, performance points are that, but obviously the handling points ain't part of it.
But the max power is 626 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. It's 480.2 foot-pounds of torque at 5,500 RPM. Weighs in at 2,520 pounds. It's funny, it's not even turbocharged. And it cost me $20 million to buy this thing. So that's why my account's broke right now.
Yeah, it's because you're paying for the name.
Well, that's to be decided yet. Settings are racing mediums, okay. So one thing I do know is I gotta conserve fuel by putting that on a 2 there. Otherwise I won't make it 2 laps without running out of gas. It's got a nice unobstructed view. Seeing how the seat's in the middle of the car. Gotta get used to the handling on this thing. It doesn't want to slow down too good. I'm gonna probably have to work on the brakes. Doesn't make that much noise for a supercar. want to really turn. Other cars I'm driving turn better than this.
Like I said, you're pairing for a name.
Well,
Doesn't make it a good one.
It's got a good speed to it. Just getting it slow down no time is the thing you gotta look out for. I'll probably have to throw a paint job on this thing though. It's one of those cars if you own in real life. You probably only get to drive on a racetrack, I bet. Kind of like the Enzo Ferrari. Or maybe it's a Ferrari FX. They'll bring it to any racetrack you want to be on and they'll let you drive it on a racetrack, but then they haul it away, put it in storage for you until you're ready to race again.
Yeah, well.
If I have a car like this, I want to drive it down the street.
Well, yeah, sure you do, because the cop can't catch you.
Well, I ain't worried about the cops catching me.
Until it comes just turning a corner, then you're screwed.
Cops can always catch you. They just wait for you to get home nowadays. They'll figure out where you live at, wait for you to show up at home.
It's only the smart one. There's always going to be the one that wants to make a name for himself and actually catch you.
Well, there's no way they keep up with this thing. I always wanted a Ferrari Enzo, I think it is. That's the one I like. But they only made so many of them. And only way you can get one now is if you own one and you trash it, then they'll make a new replacement for you. From what I heard. Because you can't really fix them after they take so much damage. So the YouTuber said that they just replace it with a new car that they'll make it for you when yours gets damaged beyond repair.
Well, that sounds nice.
Yeah, but it's like a 1.5
I'm sure they're
million
gonna
car or something like that, and they don't
Yeah,
make
I'm sure
any
they're
more
going to
now.
charge you. I'm sure they're going to charge you every time they make a new one anyways.
Well, yeah, if you can afford it to start with, you can probably afford to pay for the replacement too.
Fuck that.
If I had one of these in real life, I'd have to gradually build up to top speed. So I know the safe distance for braking and all that stuff. Don't want to go top speed right off the bat and not know where to stop at. It really suck in this game if they charge you for repairs after each race. So this is the first car that I bought in here that actually cost $20 million. I've always been buying the cheaper ones first. To be honest, I like my classic 65 Jaguar better than I like this car. Doesn't go as fast, but it's got those classic lines to its body shape and stuff. Okay, tires still okay, so not changing those. Here's where top end speed comes in handy. Dashboard looks a little plain. I could put some instruments or something to make it look a little more snazzy. Nothing else. Nothing else. A big old radio that plays DVDs and all that stuff in it. So did it rain around your house? Did it rain around your house?
Thursday, Friday.
So it sounds like you have to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Hope so. Need the money.
Yep. Hope you get any money you don't need, send it my way. Looks like I'm gonna have to put some intermediates on. Got a little close to the wall there. Okay, intermediates going on here.
I was in bed, I got up.
I kept sending them emails and stuff and pestering them.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Did you figure out what bunker you're gonna get?
What these things you got to pay extra for, or no? $1,500 what?
Atoms. In-store credits. You can earn them in-game, it just takes a very long time.
I wonder how many atoms I have then. Oh, that part. That's not actually in the game itself. It's before you join the game.
Oh, you can access it in the game, too.
Oh, yeah, but it's not something you do in the game world. Ooh, turn. Ooh. I wrecked my McLaren. That's probably a couple of $1 million worth of damage. So as the intermediates handle about the same way the hard tires handle. And when it gets dry, they wear out really fast. I was trying to let Nate know he can get 2 free cars, but he's still ain't trying to party with me.
Well, as long as he sees me in here, he probably ain't gonna.
Well, that was even before you joined. I was mad because I'm not playing on his server, I'm playing on yours.
You want to play the new game, don't you? Mods and everything are interesting. Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Plus, at least mine's somewhat of a challenge.
That's the problem with his. It was too easy.
I know. Granted, you can still kind of instantly tame, but you still got to make those potions or have me give them to you.
Yeah. But it's like things that takes kibble for you to tame on your server. You could tame it with a regular piece of meat. Yeah, it's 1 or 2 bites and it's already tamed. Yep. Lost connection to Anubis. Yep, I was looking at that instead of the road. So I'll probably get penalty for that corner cut, I think. No, I didn't get a penalty. That's unusual. Welcome back.
Internet dropped or something.
Did you boot it out of the game too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I thought that might have been happening to you. Isn't it? So now you got caught and sick to work tomorrow because you can't go on sneezing like that.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, Believe me, my job ain't fucking difficult. It's more. It's like the equivalent of watching paint dry, but you know, it's just.
Yeah, my job's boring too.
All I'm doing is driving a water truck. Takes about 20 minutes to fill to 4,000 gallons. Go spray that out in less than 10 minutes. Go do it again. Go do it again. Go do it again. Go do it again. See dust coming up on the trail. Go over there and do that side. But, you know, at $23 an hour, I don't really give a shit. I'll watch paint dry all day.
So do you have to have a special license for that, or?
No.
Okay. I didn't know because some trucks require you to have a special license to drive them.
Well, if I was driving it on the highway or something like that with this 4,000 gallons, I'd probably need a CDL, but I'm not. I'm driving it on a job site. So.
Yeah, one of the guys that I met while shopping at work, he was shopping at work where I was working. We played World War II Call of Duty a lot together. He just got his CDL or whatever they call that.
CDL probably.
CDL, yeah. So that's his new job he has now. Turn already. Jeez. Yeah, I like the old 65 Jaguar better. It turns better. May not go as fast, but it turns better. So the story behind this car is McLaren was a race car driver for Formula One, and he was so much in love with the sport he wanted to make a car equivalent to a Formula One car for the street use, and that would be his McLaren F1. I'm drawing a blank on his name. I know his last name's Williams, I think. Or no, that might be a different team. Yeah, I don't remember his last name. I have to look it up when I get done with the race.
I'm not concerned about it.
Yeah, all 16 of my viewers might care. No, his last name is McLaren, that's right. Now I remember. His last name was McLaren. And he had the McLaren racing team. And he was a race driver. So he made a company that makes street legal high performance cars that could be used for racing. I didn't even say anything.
No, I didn't want to talk to you either.
Joins the party, doesn't say a word, leaves the party.
Doesn't say a word yet. Joins party again, doesn't say a word.
What?
We thought maybe you didn't like talking to us
I ain't
anymore.
really a word, it's a letter.
Well, nobody can hear you anyway because you're on the phone, I bet.
Nope.
So none of my viewers can hear you.
I'm on the mic.
You're home?
Yeah.
Is Coda getting on too or no?
No, he's at work.
I thought you guys were working the same shift.
Not anymore. He works nights now. He works the same schedule as Scott does, just a day off.
Yeah, I have Friday and Saturday nights off, and he has Saturday and Sunday nights off, I believe.
Oh, so he has to work the weekend.
No, I have Saturday and Sunday nights off. He has Friday and Saturday nights off. Got those backwards. And that's what happens when you're concentrating too much on your race car and not thinking about what you're saying.
Don't lie, you're concentrating on running into people.
There's nobody to run into. They're all way behind me. Not
Slow
behind
up and there will be.
They're 56 seconds behind me. So I had to slow down really big time. I hadn't seen him since lap 3, I think it was. And no turning again. There you go, Katie. Just want to turn the steering wheel, but the wheels don't want to turn with it.
Those little bus go round and round.
It's not a school bus. It's a McLaren F1.
No worse, they go around and around really, really fast.
Well, he'd have to sing a lot faster than that.
I don't think I want to hear that.
Well, fortunately, my spectators didn't hear it either. They were singing that old song, "The wheels on the bus go round and round."
You know, Lance, you're supposed to be riding inside the short bus, not on it, or outside of it. How do you know they're going around?
I don't know. I never could catch the bus.
Did a little damage to the front end there. So I scratched up by the right below the headlight there. So this is how I earn my money. I do this race once every time I log on. And if I come in first place, I get a good sum of money. It's not the best money-making method, but it's an easy one for me to do.
It's the less boring one.
Well, they change them around and they post them on other YouTubers. Post the fastest way to make money in the game. But I think you have to do a hour-long race for some of those.
Yeah, no, I'd rather just do the, 5 laps on the oval track and be done, just repeatedly.
Well, this is the 7 laps at Le Mans. Generally, if you come in first place, you generally do 7 laps. So, let me see, garage. Oh, I already did my ticket. That's right. Okay. Manufacturers. Chevys. Fiats. Lambos. Getting closer. McLaren. Okay, there we go. A McLaren F194. Okay, the lead designer was Gordon Murray. Not seeing the guy's name right now. I know his last name was McLaren. So they sent you out a list of cars to collect to win prizes. And this was the McLaren one.
What you doing, D?
Scout badge grab.
Menu. What's that?
Oh, I caught up with D.
You caught up to him. You're at home already?
Yeah. Right next to him.
I thought you were still on your phone.
Nope.
Well, then I didn't have to sing what you were singing then. People heard it, maybe.
It's okay, I'm sure they like you singing.
I should probably do my objectives instead of following Dean around, though.
Probably.
But it's always fun to walk around with you.
Well, that's nice,
Okay, in the 1960s, there was a youth who took the Formula One world at the age of 22. Bruce McLaren was his name. Bruce McLaren was his name. Okay. Don't know why I was thinking Williams, but Bruce McLaren decided to make cars to use on the road that were race compatible.
I'll go do my objectives.
Wanted to build race grade road cars. There it is, right there.
If I can remember how to do my goddamn objectives.
Well, he lost his life in 1970 while testing out a new race car. So they continued his dream and made these cars after he passed away. 1985, McLaren Cars introduced a production vehicle division and started to work on road-going supercar. And that would be the car I was just driving.
Okay.
The car was released in 1992.
Collect a burnt book, kill a snally gaster, kill a mole miner.
Gordon Murray was the designer behind the car.
going on.
Which part?
I'm just trying to,
Do your daily shit?
yeah, collect
Why?
caps around an ash heap. Collect caps around a cranberry bog. Collect caps around the forest.
Okay.
Where's the forest at?
There's a virtual car, so I assume that means one they made for Gran Turismo that doesn't really exist in real life. But they often make models of these and they put them on display at the championship races for Gran Turismo. So this is probably one of those cars that might have been on display at the championship. Maybe you wouldn't be able to buy this car for real life use. Just in game.
Do what you gotta do, Dean. I'll be fine.
Well, I'll take you to where Snallygasters are. I just made a team if you're gonna jump in it.
Oh,
Okay. The other thing I wanted to tell people was...
What do you mean, how?
If you missed it on the weekend, they had the second round of the races. If you click on the live view area there, you can watch the programs here. I don't know if this part's strong because sometimes it doesn't show up.
Go to your map, hit R1, find my team.
I already did.
Okay, I already watched these two races. For the one race, you get the Genesis X Grand Racer VGT concept. It says you have until August 16th to watch this race to get this car as a prize. And if you watch this race, you get the Skoda VGT.
I'm already at the forest, so...
And they did have some good racing going on. If you like to watch racing, there's no Formula 1 in real life at this time. So you can click in there. That's up here where it says Live Viewers Campaign. So that's how you get your 2 free cars. You have to do it in-game, I believe, in order for it to count.
Well, come to me if you want Snallygasters.
So, this is Stark Rob saying, I hope you enjoyed the video, even though I did terrible in the race.
He's gonna probably swap games for a while if you want to stick around though.
I'll probably do that. So, if you don't switch to the new game I'm going to start in a few minutes, have a good night. I hope you enjoyed watching.
I'm behind you, Dean.
No, don't let them get behind you.
God damn, that hot sauce is warm. Oof.